We're off on a road trip to Hereford today to visit our friend Lenny. As you can see, I'm the designated driver today, so we'll check in with you a bit later. You didn't really think I was going to drive the car, did you? Hey, I'm Sassy, and for those of you that don't know, I'm totally blind. Everywhere I go, I'm escorted by this beautiful, mischievous, stubborn girl, Ida. She is my guide dog, and she allows me to travel independently. Good girl, straight on! I believe travel is for everyone, but it's not all about the far-flung destinations, hopping on a plane to experience different cultures, countries and cuisines. Sometimes, the beauty of travel is in your own backyard and experiencing it with the favourite people in your life. I'm not going to show you this historic city of Hereford, its origins or the best places to eat. I'm going to take you on a journey of friendship, love, independence and acceptance. Hello my love, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Oh, it's been forever.
Oh, too long, man, too long.
Good girl, Ida.
That's it. Too excited. Come in.
Okie dokie, let's go. Yay, food has arrived. Okay, so I've ordered something new from Wagamama's. Anyway, what's in it?
There's tomatoes, there's a mound of rice in the centre with some sesame seeds on, with a wedge of lime on top. There's prawns mixed in with red onions, mange two and chilies.
Ooh, nice. And then I've ordered some dumplings, pork dumplings, so that'll be exciting to try as well. Right, let me try a bit of this cup. There we go, that'll do.
Check out my dumplings, man.
Yeah. Right. Are you still recording?
Yep.
Right, so I've clearly missed putting any lime on that bit, that was dry. I'm so confused. Where's this like sauce?
It's around it, so the rice is in the middle.
Right. Let me try a dumpling. Is that my dumpling?
Yep. There's a bit of sauce in the, like soy sauce.
Okay. Oh, that's really lovely. The flavour of the pork comes out a lot. I just like the softness of the dumplings. Righty. You ready for your free run, Ida? Okie dokie. Right, that's the bells. I need to put them on you first. Why's your head all the way there? Where's your head? Oh, for God's sake, I was doing your ass.
This is real travel.
Ida, wait. Sit. Sit. Good girl, wait. Where's Dylan? Is he over here?
Yeah, me.
Good boy. And is he off?
Yeah.
Is he off late? Okay.
For
Oh, good girl. Ida, off you go! When you see us out and about, we'll be our working partnership. Ida in her harness, and on my left-hand side, guiding me here, there and everywhere. This is the joys of being blind. You get someone else to pick up your dog poop. All jokes aside though, we are trained on how to pick up our dog's poop, so it's not an issue. Hey, Dylan! Oh, see? You can be my guide dog. You came straight back. Hello? Good boy, look how big you are. Imagine if I had a dog your size, Dylan. That'd look ridiculous. But what you don't tend to see is the time that she has off. Her downtime. What we call a free run. Where she's just like any other dog, playing in the park, running around Wyatt, and generally causing a ruckus. See, this is the guide dog I need. Does as he's told. Ida! Yay! Good girl. Yep. Sit. Steady. Good girl.
I could not explain to someone how I see,
Yeah.
because they'll never understand how I see, and because they can't get their head around, well, and then people say, well, how do you do this? How do you get from A to B? How do you move around and so on? But as you know, because I have to remember, my tutors who actually spent teaching the first year actually apologised to me.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, because they said, Lenny, I'm sorry, because I made an assumption. I know you can see a little bit, but I didn't understand. It wasn't, I can see a little bit so you could do this.
Yeah,
And
it wasn't a little bit that you could see very clearly.
No, the thing, if you have some sort of sight, it's, you can see that then.
Yeah.
Or you can see 3 miles down the road or something, or you can see someone in a car waving at you, you know what I mean? So reliant on sight, it takes out the thinking. And as soon as you lose it, it's panic about, what do I do? And then I think that's half the problem. That's why you can't see, can't do. People say to me all the time, you can't do that because you can't see. Because they can't even go to the toilet in the dark without seeing.
That's true.
Nice. My tutors I have next year, who are there, said to me, right, Lenny, as soon as we get back, come and see me, and we'll work out exactly how I'm going to present the work so you don't miss out on anything. Do you know what? That warmed my heart. I thought, do you know what? It was such a relief. That's because now they have an understanding about what visual impairment means, and how much you have to think, and how much you have to hold in your head, and have to be aware, and kind of, and how do you get information when you can't see it?
Yeah.
And I think that's the issue.
That is, and I'm so lucky because I go to all these Traverse events, and it's just like everyone comes up to me and is like, "Hi Sassy, it's so and so," and I'm like, "Wow," because I don't get that from my own family and friends, and yet them. And it's because they're all travellers. They're really open-minded people. They understand the different cultures and different perspectives.
And how nice is that? Because you can say, "Hi Sassy, it's Carol," and you can interact immediately, straight away, and very naturally.
Yeah.
Well, spend a few seconds trying to your brain's going 10 to 10 trying to work out who's this.
All the time. Like, oh god, that's happened to me I don't know how many times. Neither Lenny or I were born with our visual impairments. We've both lost sight over time and come to terms with our new way of life. We find ourselves educating people on a daily basis, and although we enjoy doing so, sometimes it's nice to have other people reach the same level of acceptance and make us feel like there's nothing different with us.